Here's your Farm and Ranch Report from the Northern Ag Network.
Hello everyone, it's time for today's Farm and Ranch News. Well, this week, the Wyoming stock growers are holding their annual Cattle Industry Convention and Trade Show. Now, of the many topics livestock producers will be discussing this week in Buffalo, one of them will be trade. Of course, U.S. beef is heading to China for the first time in 13 years. That will be a part of that trade conversation, of course. Currently, the U.S. and China are in the final stages of negotiating an agreement. Kent Bacus is the Director of International Trade at the NCBA and shares more on this process.
But once you get your foot in the door, it takes a while to build that consumer demand and to build that brand loyalty. Keep in mind, we've been out of China for 13 years. So once we get the protocols in place, it's going to take our industry time to adapt. Some of the speculation out there around the limitations and restrictions on technologies, things like beta agonists and hormones, that's all something that we're looking at very carefully. We've advised USDA to try to establish a protocol that addresses China's concerns in a science-based manner, but doesn't restrict all of our opportunities.
Bacus adds that there will be stipulations on what type of beef will head to China.
Now, producing for China will be a choice. This is going to be something that our producers will have to make a commitment to do, and honestly, I think it'll be something that'll be very lucrative in the long run. But China's had a lot of concerns about traceability. That is something that they care deeply about. They have a lot of food safety issues and animal health issues in China, and so that's reflected on their demands for other export markets. We've done a lot to really try to educate the Chinese government and Chinese businesses on the safety of our product, and I think that's why we've seen such movement in recent months. Now, when it comes to the other technologies like hormones and beta agonists, I think the devil's going to be in the details there. Obviously China has laws that restrict the use of those products and ban the use of beta agonists. So it's going to be important to see how that protocol is implemented.
It's estimated that U.S. beef will be heading to China in just a few short weeks. For more on this trade deal, just visit us online at northernag.net. Now these messages.